Okay, so November 6th, part 2. Richie just split. We're shutting down for the night. We got the new stub axles fixtured up, and 4 big heavy tacks on it so it wouldn't move. Got it on the floor with the wood blocks underneath, and put the weight, zeroed on the rear axle, and checked either stub axle, and then put the weight on, and they're still in, but we're literally talking half a degree, 4, 5, 6/10 on either side. So what I told Richie to do is we'll just have him weld the bottom half here first, and maybe it'll draw it down just a little bit. Who knows? Maybe it won't. But I mean, half a degree. I guess you can't be too upset about that. But I really wanted him to be at 0. I really made some major adjustments from the stock standard spindle in the fixture, clamping the stub axle down. We dropped the kingpin through and tightened it all down like I showed you before, and then we went ahead and on the left we knocked another 1.8 degrees into it to get it back more towards 0, because it was at 1.8. So we added another 1.8 of incline to take it back to 0, so it wouldn't be tipped in anymore. On the right, we went, I think, one full degree, and so still, with the welding and stuff, we're fitting parts together. Everything's not machined, CNC machine perfect and all that. So it's not bad, I guess. It's going to be better than it was. Obviously, what we'd really like to see is no inside wear on that left front tire after we're done at Daytona. And if we do see wear, then what we'll do is when we get back, we would make a saw cut in the bottom of this weld seam. And we push the spindle down and weld it back up, and then back in the oven it goes to get baked back up again. We will get it fixed. I will get it right. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, everything looks good and straight and flat right now, so we were pretty happy with that. It was a little towed in. This side here was a little towed in, and again, it's due to cutting off the old one and bringing in the new one. Having it set at the right height on that kingpin in that fixture, things didn't line up exactly right. So it's all good. Rich, you get to welding them up tomorrow. We'll take them over to his house after they cool all the way down, throw them in the sandblaster, blast them up real good. Then we'll throw them in the oven over here and let them cook for a while. I'll get back out here, and again, thanks Brent Hayes for coming over. I'll get the Yamaha slapped back together. We'll have to take a look at the axle clutch for that motor. I think we need to pull it apart. The clutch works great, but I think we need to take it apart because I don't think there's enough weight in it for Daytona. I think at Daytona you got to run more weight. So the adjusters don't have to be adjusted out so far to add slip. I don't know. Maybe we have to. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me you got to take weight out of it to run the screws in, because the screws are adjusted out so far that when I got the cart and it had a Daytona gear on it, the last time the guy ran it was at Daytona. He had high temp silicone, a blob of it on each bolt head / washer / shoulder adjuster bit. On the external adjusters, just to make sure that they wouldn't unwind. There was so little tension on the springs on the adjusters that he was probably afraid they were going to fall out. So I think that has to do with the wrong amount of weight inside the clutch. So somebody looking in, some axle clutch guy out there, Bruce, if you're looking in, let me know, man. And then if anybody's got tungsten weights out there, I think you need tungsten weights. So we have to get it apart and see what's in there first. Could be just a matter of the adjustment springs are shot. They're worn out. So that's it for the 6, part 2. done and done. Tomorrow we get this stuff welded up, and we're starting to move on. We can go put the floor tray back on this cart and get the clutch motor on. Once we get past that clutch deal, start popping things together here. We need to polish the wheels up on this for this car so we can mount our new tires. A lot of bing, bing, bing going on there. Biggest deal we need to deal with there is getting a partial seat, mounting the tanks, the width of my big rear end, plus a little padding. And that car will come together pretty quick. All we got to do is we make two side panels and bolt and cut them out and bolt them on. The car's done. We have everything else has already been fitted to that cart. The little rocker panels, the floor tray, the nose cone, everything. So that should be a pretty easy piece to get finished up. I did buy a steering shaft for it because I was moving this thing out. You can see we got this thing here. I guess, I mean, it looks a little hokey, but I suppose it might be safe. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll just have to see how much time we got and how we feel about it. We're more than likely just going to make a quick steering wheel hub for that thing. And that'll save us a bunch of time of cutting and grinding and working up a new steering shaft. So we'll see. But that's what we got going. We're done with the spindles here. We'll get them welded up tomorrow and in the process and getting them ready and getting them done. So that's it for the 6. Godspeed. God bless. Y'all hang in there. I am praying for you. Pray for me because I need it too. I'm living in this ugly world right along with y'all. Hang in there. It'll get better.